Yeah, I'm confused on something. When it comes to the 30-day notice, I kind of confused on something. 'Cause it's like I kind of understand it, but at the same time, I kind of don't. But because the thing is, if my housing authority, right? Okay, so everybody else has to follow the 5-day rule and the 30-day rule and all that other stuff, right? But why my housing program only like I don't know how to say it, but okay, everybody else they have to follow the 5-day rule before handing out the 30-day rule. But my housing program is only allowed to give out the 30-day notice, even though my lease is not a month-to-month lease. It's a fixed lease, meaning that I signed a contract for a whole year, 12 months. But yet they only this is what they told me. Not only well no, they didn't tell me this, I'm sorry. This is what I researched. Okay, let me take that back. I researched it, and they said that the housing program, such as HUD, is only allowed to give out the 30-day notice. They don't have to follow the 5-day notice. So I'm like, I got confused on that part because everybody else said, yeah, we have to follow the 5-day notice too. But the housing program don't have to follow the 5-day notice. That's crazy. And then when I research different leases, okay, I researched the different lease and the eviction notice and how everything is supposed to follow in line. So what I research is a 30-day notice is supposed to be given to a tenant who has a month-to-month lease, right? It's that's supposed to be given to the tenant who got a month-to-month lease, and a 60-day notice was supposed to be given to a tenant who was contracted for a year, 12 months. But apparently, when I researched everything, heard act like their guidelines doesn't follow with the RLTO. And speaking of RLTO, I also found out that the police, yeah, the the Chicago PD, so yeah, they can actually enforce the landlords to follow the RLTO. They can enforce that. I just found that out today when I was researching. I'm just over here like, let me go ahead and research some things because I was talking to some people at the panel about it. I'm like, yeah, it's a year behind, it was a year behind, but then like my landlord never told me. Um, she never said anything about the rent being behind. Like we was like 5 months or 3 months in, She never called me when it was like 6 months in. She never called me. It was 8 months in. Never called me saying that yeah, we was behind on rent. But I wound up calling her, and she got so she get to acting weird as shit. So sorry if I came on and I sound so confusing and I confuse y'all. My bad about that. But I came on the panel asking a question about my 30-day notice to see like what all is supposed to be listed on a 30-day notice. But my question sort of came out wrong and it made me look suspicious and shit. But I know what year I fell behind on. But I was trying to see like does the notice have to list the year you fell behind on? Because I'm not gonna sit up here and pay anything if there's no specific date or specific year or a specific month. This is on there. Okay. I'm not gonna pay that. I should have some incense. They out there smoking weed. Oh my god. But and there's another thing. It's been about 2 months now because I got the notice in around August, I believe. Around August, I got the notice. It's been about 2 months, and I have not got a phone call, a single phone call from my landlord saying that they want their mailbox and key back to the unit. They never once called me and asked, "Can you bring my mailbox and key back?" Never once. And mind you, this is going on for like 2 months. So August, right? September, October. It's about to be November. It's about to be November. 3 months in, had not got a single phone call saying that, hey Anthony, I have not got a single phone call saying that, yeah, I need my mailbox key back. I need the unit key back, the house key. Cause usually you're supposed to turn all that stuff in, but I haven't been able to get back north to turn that stuff in yet. But I'm surprised I have not been calling my phone, harassing me about certain things. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, as far as the rent issue goes, if the landlord knew that I was behind on rent, okay, if the landlord knew I was behind on rent, she should have said something. And I'm pretty sure by law, they're not allowed to go a certain amount of time without saying anything to the tenant about being behind on rent. I know they're supposed to call you and say like give you like a little courtesy call. I'm saying they're not supposed to call you every single time, but a courtesy call, would be nice. But if it wasn't for me reaching out, if it wasn't for me reaching out to see about the shit, you know, we can go up to 30 days without a word. But after 30 days, you have to tell the person. Shit, I'm trying to. That's the thing because again, I'm the one that reached out to her about the rent issue. She during the whole time I was behind her rent, she never called me. She never texted me. She never emailed me. Let me close the door because I'm about to get copyrighted. She never did any of that. I'm the one that was reaching out to her. And there was times where she was actually I never told nobody this, but there was times when the landlord was not returning my phone calls. I was steady calling her about important things and she would not return my phone calls. She would go a whole month without notifying me that she had to go out of town somewhere to take care of business or whatever the case might be. Like I was there calling her, calling her, calling her, and she would not answer her phone. Now during our time, we really didn't have no beef like that. But if I'm calling you about the important information, and mind you, it took her almost a whole month to get back to me, get back to me. That's in California. Well, the state law indicates that you have to give 10 and 30 days, and if they don't pay it back, then you have to let them know. As far as I know, want to pick what you want to watch. Oh, I can use the bathroom. Sorry, you got it. Keep it on the controller. You might want to scoot up some so you won't get accidentally unplugged. Give me like 10 seconds. I'll be right back. The gun range, chill. My skin on my boobs, it's like it healed, but it still got the leftover scar for me. You know how you get a scar on your body and it heals, but it still shows where you got the scar from, or whatever the case might be. So yeah, that's how I say it's healed, but it's kind of still got that, you know, that leftover scar, but it is fully healed. It is not funny, Anthony. I got actually burnt by a damn bullet. And mind you, it was again hot as fuck in that motherfucker. It was a hot ass motherfucking gun range. It felt like it was 115 damn degrees. And the fact you would have thought the fact that by me visiting the south side so many times and spending the night over my mom's house on the south side, you would have thought I would have got used to the sound. But the sound is so much different when it's up close and personal. Shut the fuck up, Anthony, before I throw your ass in the pit. I got a whole pit. But no, that shit is scared the fuck out of me. Like, damn. I can't believe I got burnt by a damn bullet. Yeah, I was just over here thinking about that damn notice because I was going through my stuff and I found the notice. I don't want to post it yet. I don't want to post it yet because I want to make sure like everything is on there is actually accurate. But I do want to post it, but just not yet. Okay, I want to make sure I got all my information correct. Timestamps added, all that shit. But y'all know that I'm not scared to post information like that. 'Cause that's actually a learnable situation. Like people could actually learn from it. You know. There's really a lot of people uh, that does not know about the RLTO. People don't know that the police can actually enforce the RLTO, which is the tenant and landlord rights. But the landlord wants to have more rights to the tenant, and that's not always the case. It was so many times I wanted to do that, but I'm like, no, no, no. I would lose all benefits, and I would probably lose my college stuff because I'm not gonna sit up here and lay hands of people and lose my motherfucking college funds and not being able to fucking complete it all because one person. That because you got the balls to. That's you. You got the balls to. I'm not gonna punch my landlord in the mouth and then for what? Mind you, she has all my information. She has all my private information. She could block me from ever getting low income housing. Okay? She could block me for ever getting low income housing. And I said this before, like, after this ride, that's it. After this ride, that's it. I do not ever want to be on low income housing. Okay? If a motherfucker got power over me like that to the point where they can block me for having low income housing over some stupid shit, petty shit, then I'm like, shit, I might as well go ahead and pay for a motherfucking mortgage. Buy me a nice little condo in a super secure ass building and call it a motherfucking day because it's like I don't see why I can gain for being on low income for the rest of my life. You got that's the thing. You have the money to get bailed out. I don't got shit to get bailed out. If I go to jail today, I'm not gonna be able to get out till next year. Oh, because I would have sit up here and knock my fucking landlord in the damn mouth. Sometimes you gotta realize what certain people can do, especially when it comes to your housing and your landlords. Certain things you can't do, certain things you can't do. One of the things I'm not gonna do is sit up here and knock my landlord jaw off to the point where she can't get the motherfucking shit sold the fuck back on. Like, don't get me wrong, I'm a shit talker. Okay, I'm a shit talker. But I ain't gonna sit up here fuck around and get my ass thrown out over a fight. A fight, an unnecessary ass fight. And that's the type of shit I'm trying to be on. I'm trying to be to the point where I'm just gonna get a house. Why would I need an apartment when I could just get a house? And then mind you, they try to go up. They try to go up a rent on purpose. A lot of these landlords are going up a rent on purpose. Gee, like it's not even funny. They already talk about going up for the premium. Some of these people gotta wind up paying $1,400. Mind you, $1,400 for some health insurance, and rent itself is 1,500. Rent itself is 1,500. Depends on the square foot of the house, the bedrooms, how many kids you got, and it's like, you know what I'm saying? Who's supposed to sit up here and pay $1,500 for rent and $1,400 for healthcare insurance? Oh well, that's you. You got property all over the city, all over the state. So I don't got bread like that. That's you, okay? I don't got bread like that. I wish I can. You know, I wish I could buy some property right about now. Well, I don't got it like that. I'm still working on my college degree to make sure myself is good. You know, Remember I told you when you buy property and you don't use it for a certain amount of time, you can Airbnb your property. Let's just say you got like 8 houses in different cities, and you're not there all the time. You can Airbnb those rooms or Airbnb the whole entire house and get some money off of that. Get like 2,500, 2,500 for the whole stay. You probably, you know what? No. So whatever you did, that's on you. Whatever you did, that's on you. That's all you, baby. And if you got kicked off the Airbnb app over some stupid shit, that's on you. And nothing I can help you on that one.